Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Tommy Edman, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And our pitcher in this game, Justin Steele. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ha-Sung Kim in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And there's a ball. And another ball. In the air to left down the line. Happ moving under it. And there's one away. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Edman leads off first with one away. This one in the air, right field. Davis moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's two away. On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. And stepping in is the speedy Jung-Hoo Lee. Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. And a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And that one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. One left for San Francisco. Welcome back. On the hill and coming off a great start, Park. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. There's the strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Ian Happ stands in now and watches strike one. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now there's so much movement to his curveball, but that wasn't exactly what he had in mind. It's a really good pitch for him, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment with it now.
And he takes a strike. Porter, a guy who grew up in the runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
1-2 now. That one missed.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Park makes the play, and the inning is over. Cubs lead one. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Young-Ho Park. The pitch. That's in there. And that is strike one. And he deals. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Smash to the left side. In plenty of time to first. One out in the second. Number 28, the next Giant to hit. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And that's in there for strike one. That's a little bit low.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. He's in at second with a one-out double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi, fourth on the National League home run leaderboard. First pitch just misses. Popped up. Wisdom drifts towards it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Chu now at the plate. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that's outside. Number 47 would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. That's in there. Strike one.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. his 56th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Number 47, the next Giant to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0 for 1 so far. Up the middle, Swanson. They get the force, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Edwin Rios. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Ball 1, no strikes.
Cody Bellinger, no stranger to the big stage. He played in the 2007 Little League World Series. He's the 14th player ever to play in both the Little League World Series and the Major League World Series.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The punch out there, and there's 2 away. And next for the Cubs, Luis Torrens. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
1-0.
The pitch. And there's a
2
ball.
balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
2-2 the count.
And now it's 3-2. Line drive and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Foul ball. Torrens, the runner at first with 2 gone. And down on strikes he goes, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at the friendly confines. New inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Tommy Edman. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Edman measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Line drive, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Checks over to first, back safely. And now, Hoy Park. In there, and it's 0-1. That's in there.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two.
They get the tag on him. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. Pitch out, but no action. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there are 2 outs. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now Young-Ho Park. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Park, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. The pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Davis makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Giants. Now it's Yan Gomes. Park back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Dansby Swanson stands in. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Park puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away. Ian Happ up to hit. He was plunked at his first trip to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in for a strike. Bounce to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And they're down 2-0. Here at Wrigley Field, start of the 4th. Here's a speed threat, number 28. And there's a foul ball.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hauls it in for the out.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Choi, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. G-Man Choi bops one out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Chu, the next Giant to hit. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. The Rockets 1 to right. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty, 1 away. Number 47, the next Giant to hit. There's a strike. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Kim stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Step off, throw to first, and he's back standing. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. Snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. And a base hit up the middle. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Swing and a ball popped up. Gets it to first, and that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Welcome back. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Patrick Wisdom will hit next. Wisdom, a former first-round pick of the Cardinals back in 2012 from St. Mary's College, same school that produced Corbin Burns. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That one felt good, and they inch closer. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Rios at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Next pitch misses. 3-0. Park. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Lee under this one. 2 away. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo blast. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Hoy Park. In the air out to center. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that's a base hit.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now here is Jung-Hoo Park. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Lee, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hand.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Adrian Sampson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Number 28, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering way off the plate.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0.
2-1.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Swanson. He turns it over to first, but it's offline. Here's some real power at the plate. Ji-Man Choi. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Over to first, and he saved. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Activity in the bullpen. Adbert Alzolay preparing to come on if needed. Thompson warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Davis raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Giants leave a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him looking. One away. Brennan Davis digs in now. And a foul ball left side.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here's Yan Gomes. That one's in there, 0-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throw, safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Yan Gomes waits. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
As he was out front that time. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
3-2. Stays alive. And a 3-2. In the air, out towards left center. Lee pulls it in on the run. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Davis around third. Here's the throw to the plate, and he's in there. A run comes in the play. 2 outs, runner at first. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now. And welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Chu. Swing and a pop-up. Horner in position. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1. Number 47, the next Giant to hit. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Oh, he gloves it to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money. Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That one lifted to left. Happ moving under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Happ in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. 0-2 now. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 up, 1 down. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Chris, it's always interesting to me to see a guy like Nico Horner, who wasn't drafted out of high school and then out of Stanford was a first-round pick. That's some serious growth as a player. And it is 2-1.
Yeah, especially with today, guys playing so much baseball all year round. You get scouted and you get opportunities to be looked at way more than it was when I was growing up or you were growing up. So for him to not get drafted out of high school and then to be playing at this level, pretty impressive.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Chris, we talked about that jump for Nico Horner moving from high school to college. The other thing, he was the first player from his draft class to make the majors, the 24th overall pick in 2018, and he made his major league debut a year later. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Wisdom up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to third. Edmonds slings to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at the friendly confines. We go to the top of the 7th. Tommy Edman at the plate. Sampson back to work. Bounce to Gomes. Steps on first for the out. Hoy Park, the next Giant to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit.
Up next for the Giants.
Now it's going to be Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ makes the grab on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Base hit center field. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the DH, number 28. And there's a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that'll do it. Edwin Rios here. And the right-hander back to work. Check swing, went around. 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Into center. Lee under it. And there's one away. Here's Cody Bellinger. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And ball one. And that's outside.
That's out.
One down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here comes Gabe Kapler to the mound, and he's going to take the baseball from his starter. Park done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New arm for the Giants. Oh.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Torrens stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Fouled off down the right side. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
That one to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Swings and misses. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Cubs are down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, G-Man Choi. The wind of the pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
1-1 now. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That'll fire up the dugout. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 5-2. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And up next for San Francisco, Chu. Hard hit, right side. Gomes takes it to the bag. First out in the top of the 8th.
Next to the Giants, the right fielder, Sung-Boon Nam.
And up next for the Giants, number 47. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
That's in for a strike. The 1-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. 2 down. And here comes Tommy Edman.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That one ripped. That's back. That one is gone. His 57th homer of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Adbert Alzolay.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And digging in for San Francisco, Hoy Park. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. In there at the knees.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's 7-2. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Brennan Davis. The line to kick the pitch. Ground ball left side. Edman slings to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Yan Gomes. And takes low for ball 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Chu makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson now at the plate. There's a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. And the Cubs are down in order. They're down 5. It's 7-2. We go to the 9th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And up next for San Francisco, Young-Ho Park. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. The 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And a 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So now here's the DH, number 28. Hit hard, base hit. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ji-Man Choi. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. On the ground. And that chance handled. And that is that. One hit, one left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the... Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The wind of the pitch. Missed inside with the curve. Oh, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And a pitch. That's out to center field. Lee has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Nico Horner.
Number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Think I lost my mind. Reality so hard to find. When the devil trying to call your line, I always shine, even when they like them. No, I ain't God, but I'm feeling just like them. Hold on, trip. See, I was in the whip riding me and my. We was listening to us, no one else. That's it. That's a flex, just a bit. Let me talk, man. Let's say my head got big. Yeah, well, listen, man, world has made me crazy. Might just turn around to 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no baby. The devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip. We don't gotta let him in. Don't trip. Hey, yeah. I let it go, but I never go with it.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors.